Good morning, everybody. Let me start a new file. Welcome to another edition of Concept Art Design in VR with your host, Seth Rutledge. And there we go. Yep, we're good. So I'm not exactly sure what I want to do today. I kind of have two options in mind. One would be a very round sort of robot mech thing, and the other is a very skinny one. I'm going to kind of draw out what I was thinking for both real quick, and we'll see how that appeals to me. Actually, I need a third too. Something like that. He actually feels pretty good in terms of spacing. Something like that. Obviously a lot more detailed, but something like him with like pipes hanging off and, you know, things like that. I don't know why he's got orc ears. Or the other option I was thinking of is something like that. Something more in that range. These are both kind of cool. I don't know. Let's do the fatso. Gives me more room to model. We'll do the skinny one probably tomorrow. I don't think I'm quite over robots yet, but something like that. So like a very rounded body, head in the front. We can obviously give him guns if we want to do military here. And forms across and kind of shoulder pads. Very kind of 40K Dreadnought, I guess, or what's the I can't remember the other game with the steam mechs and the warcasters and that kind of stuff, but yeah, something like that maybe. I haven't done anything like that in a bit, so we need to make sure. So as we go forward and do this guy, things we need to make sure about are that he stays vertical and he feels balanced so that he kind of fits in that square and looks like he could stand. I think as long as we do that, we'll be in good shape. I don't think I'm going to start with this guy. I think we'll just... But let's move him off to the side. And let's get started. If you're in the Vancouver area and you're looking for some cloves of garlic, we had a whole bunch we're trying to get rid of on buns. Somebody apparently is just trying to get 2 cloves of garlic. I'm like, come on, don't be a wuss. Heads of garlic. All right. Let's set the remove tool. Okay, so what kind of... Oh, why is he not getting... Okay, are we balanced? Or no. Let's see. I guess that's balanced. Trying to kind of lay in the start form for this guy, where I want his body to be. Is that down the center? I think it kind of has to be, right? But it doesn't look like it is. But we are centered, so okay. Well, hopefully that'll work. There we go. So, just setting up the form of his torso first. And the advantage to doing something rounded like this is I get to kind of do stuff like that, which I haven't played with a lot yet, and I'm kind of psyched about it. Give him more rounded form. Okay, so if that's gonna be his body, let's even go a new layer into the head, and I'm gonna use the standard helmet head that I've been using to start with. I'm gonna use the helmet head. It's always backwards. How do I stand? It's done by a left-handed person or something, I don't know. And now he's Kirby. That's closer. So fortunately that's on its own layer, so we can now manipulate it a little bit. Out. It's like a monkey. I don't want it to look like a monkey. Bring that in instead of out. That's cool. Negative forms are awesome. It's kind of cool. The radius way down. Bring that in like that. And I mean, I'm kind of going ahead of myself here. We don't really need to be doing this yet, but no. But, you know, hey. Something like that to start with. Actually, kind of want to take the whole thing, move it down a little bit. That's not. Is that vertical? Yeah, I guess that's vertical. Okay. All right. So now, another new layer. Let's start working on some legs. Let's try to keep it. And then go right like that. Down like that. And then put shape here. And there. And there. Do you feel balanced? I think this needs to be pulled a little bit. Now, let's go to 5% radius. Okay, that feels balanced. Okay. Weird chicken mech. Too big? It might be too big. But we'll kind of go with something maybe Zentradi Battle Pod like, if that happens. Let's give him arms. Not far, so he's still standing. He feels like he could stand. I think he needs a little bit of love. There. Okay, now it's better. I shrink his head down. Yeah, I did. Oops. That's better. It's a little silly looking so far. Let's save. Okay. So back to we have our basic skeleton form. Let's grab some parts. See what we can do. New layer. Well, this is arms and legs. Body. That's body. That's head. New layer. Bounding box is good. Okay. And let's start thinking in terms of what we can do to him. Make him feel right. Something like that. To start us off. I think he's just going to have one here. There we go. Like that. We need to cut into body more, I can tell you already. And then that. And that. And yeah, okay. It's gonna need better knees. I'm a little off on this one now. So those parts I'm gonna have to refigure how to do right. To angle down. Something like that. There we go. That's cool. You can do the same thing here. There we go. That's cool. Starting. Same here. Shrink it down a little bit. More. There we go. And like that there, and again there. That's good enough. Cool little doodobs. So comparatively speaking, we got like he's a lot sturdier. This guy's got a lot longer legs. So we can choose now. Let's save again. Now let's go back to active layer only. And I'm gonna try see what happens if we do like that. It doesn't need to be round necessarily. Yeah, not feeling it though. Not liking that. Not really liking that either. We may want it round. Let's bring our inner radius way down. Shape down. It's gonna kind of look like a Pac-Man robot or ghost, which I'm not. Do now I'm not giving him boobs. No, I think we're okay with that. Maybe something else to kind of increase the shaping here. No, I actually think we're going to keep him round. And then I think we'll build square parts onto him, and I think that'll help. But I wanted to try. Okay. Let's back to layer 5. And back to this tool and go back to custom shapes. Grab all the ones I've built so far. And you want to see with this point, can I use this for something? It's cool looking. It's a little squarer than the other stuff so far, and that might not be a bad thing. Just to kind of do that. up a little. Just to make it follow the form a little bit better. And again, so we're not just Lego piecing our stuff together, because I don't really want to do that. Oh, gotta be careful, I'm grabbing pistons. Let's not do that. Yep, stay there. Okay. Now we could throw them on there. Just erase a bit. Pull them around. That's kind of cool. Make sure he still keeps standing. He does, but I like that. It gives it. We're trying to make him not look like a Mr. Potato Head after a while. Although, you know, if he does, whatever. And now let's switch to a different form. And we'll go with these rocket tube things. And pull those down. Same kind of thing, just to give him some sense of form. And maybe we'll try him in the front too. Maybe here. Too much turn. Better. Yeah. Okay. Alright. I'm liking this so far, actually, quite a bit. It's a little strange, but I think it's going to have some potential. I think you could describe that. That describes me, right? A little strange, but maybe it has some potential. Save again. Let's look at our side view again. This is something I'm really trying to be good about, because the first couple mechs I made were very weirdly bent. And it's really easy when you get into this thing to get a little too forest for the trees, and you kind of forget that you're actually looking at it like that. So you want to make sure that it stands. Okay. Maybe same shape here. Here. There. It's kind of cool. Nah, I don't want to pull it out. I actually like it just like that. Even pull it in a little. Some kind of a weird thing, but I like that center sphere area there. Now, let's see. Things I want to work on. I'm going to cut into the body, I think. So we're at the body, and I'm going to increase its resonance. I think I've got enough to do this. Because I think we'll get a better cut if I do. And that's in there more. Yeah, just to give it that sense that it goes somewhere. Not like that, though. Let's use our sphere. Okay, yeah. There we go, that's better. Same here. I want it to go inside. It doesn't have to actually do anything up there, but I want it to feel like it's got some room for those arms to extend inside this carapace space into something cool. Now, let's see. I don't know. But I'm kind of digging it, yes. Again, as I have said now, the last couple days, I'm definitely becoming a big fan of cutting away to make interesting shapes versus just adding on. I think it does a way better job of giving us some interest in something cool. That's kind of neat. We might need to add on to it a bit, but I'm liking that. Yeah, it stops it from feeling like a big Mr. Potato Head blob as much, which is a good thing. Too much? Not too much, but let's angle it better. Cool. Yeah. Go to a different shape now. I'm just going to do the same thing. but just applying our negative stamps differently. Shrink that down a little bit. Yes, that one's cool. It's all smoke and mirrors, folks. Like, it's all just trying to make something feel like it has details. And that really helps. See how much faster that is than adding on to it? Like, that's one of the real powers of this kind of voxel sculpting method, I think, is that I feel like anytime I work in like a, what you call it, a more traditional 3D package like 3ds Max or Maya, because I'm thinking about polys, I tend to think more about adding on, and I want to give them boobs, than subtracting. No, I don't like this shape for that, but I think this idea I like just fine. Maybe. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, you get with Max and Maya, I feel like I get into building on, but it's hard to just stamp something out. So it gets your forms. You have to add complexity constantly instead of taking away to get complexity. And I think there's really something to be said for the later. In there like that, and here like that, and like that. No, not like that. Maybe. That. Yeah. And just like you add shapes on top of each other over and over again, just because you cut into something doesn't mean you have to stop there. You can keep cutting into it. Give it more detail, more interest right there. And I think that's working for me. Yeah, I like that. That's got a good level to me now. Kind of maybe want something right down here, the center. I think I'm going to try. Whew. That's cool. Maybe a little much, but now take that shape, take this shape. I'm just going to try something. No, I don't like it. Actually, but I think I might. Let's cut away again, but a little bit more of a, not quite so extreme a shape. Cut away. Like that. That's cooler. And now, we'll put this thing in here. Maybe not. We'll leave it alone for right now. Save. It's been a while. So this has been body detail. Let's go work on the feet now. Another new layer. Bring it down. In. And shape. I'm not sure how we want to do feet on this guy. As I've said before, I struggle with feet. So something like that. I don't want the arc though, so let's erase 100. Head up. Down. This looks ugly, but I think I'm going to add to it, so it should be okay. No. No. Actually, no, those things. Yeah, I'm not feeling shape for a foot. Let's just do it again. Go with a circular. Let's just do this shape. Maximum size. Center. The start of a foot. I think we can live with that. Yeah. Now let's reverse it on this one. So we want the buttoning down like that. Okay. And then the same on the side here, flat down. There we go. Okay. Okay, that's starting to feel like a foot. Add some parts like that. Kind of it works for me. And then part like that, just to cover up some of that internal mess that I was making before. And I kind of like the fins on it though. Down the center. Down the center. Yeah, actually, I don't hate that. That's not a bad looking foot. Kind of feels more like a bird claw, which is cool. Let's go to that. And let's cut into it a little bit. Like that. I wish those were full, but I think it's fine for concept art. Yeah. There we go. Cool. That was surprisingly easy for what I wanted to do. I might give it a bit more of a pad. Try that shape. Oh, it's gonna be a pain in my ass because it's another one of those ones that's not lined up right. Just got a message. Was that you dinging me, Maria? Okay, cool. Girlfriend was sending me something. Wasn't sure if it was what it needed to be or not. Yeah, all right, it's fine. So we have feet now. Other things we need to work on. We need to give him some hands of some kind, or at least manipulators, or a gun, or something. But some reason why it has those things sticking at the side. So far, we're 100% symmetrical. Do we want to stay that way, or do we want to give him a hand on one side and a gun on the other, or something? Let's stay symmetrical for right now. Yes. And let's new layer. Okay. And shrink that down. Put it where I want it to be. And just move it. Just a little bit wobbly. There we go. And now he's got a joint. And then we will go with Can use that. Use this piece, sure. This piece here. It works for me. And then let's see. Does it work for me? Yeah, I guess it's right. Claw. Let's see, how big a finger do I want to have? That seems good. Inside there. Inside there. That's kind of neat looking. It's got a very weak wrist though. You might want to oomph that up a little bit, although I do like the look of it, damn it. So maybe how we can oomph it up is go grab another thing shape and that one's off too. New layer. Okay. And then move it into place. Like that. And then move it into place. Like that. That gives it a bit more oomph. And it's not going to be a brawler, so it doesn't really matter. It doesn't need a lot of hand-to-hand action. So this is hands. This is that extra joint. I'm just going to merge that together. Pray a lot. Okay, good deal. Save. So now I want to do some more on those wrists just to give it a bit more interest. And how off is this one? Maybe? It's not off. Good. Ooh, that's cool too. Maybe just, yeah, just to give it extra points. Wasn't really thinking about it, but it works cool. Belt, jet engine, on the top there. That's cool. Everyone wants a jet engine on the top, right? And the bottom, this makes it feel more robotic. Get some nice swoopy panels. Liking that for the arms. I think the legs need a little bit more detail, and maybe the upper arms too. Let's give it a little something there. This piece. Yeah, something like that. Just a little hint of detail. Don't know what for, but maybe I'll attach some cables to it in a bit. Okay, so now new layer, layer 9. For the leg detail, we don't want to do a lot here either, but we're going to do some. And here I think I'm going to actually try doing a bit more stretching, not just placing stuff as much. Okay, well first off we gotta get rid of that cable, or that whatever it is. That's too much. Don't want it. Really don't want either of those two things that high. There we go. Now drag them down. Both drag them straight down. Okay. Yep. Cool. Very cool. And then same thing on this side. Let's try to turn it so I don't have to mess with that. Drag it down. Well, wasn't thinking of it having that high, but in. Yeah, okay. Drag it along. Okay. Sure not. Sounds good. This is all wonky here where I stretched it, which is kind of cool, but I think we need to put a part there just to kind of cover that up a little bit. Let's see. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, but maybe not 100% in a radius. Let's drag that down. More rounded like that? No. That. No. Maybe not. I'm still working. Let's see. I like the idea. It's just not coming together exactly how I want it to be yet. That might be better. Because it's simpler. Get all the way up like that? Maybe. Maybe I do. Something like that. Yeah, maybe. Something like that could be cool. I guess I could leave it with those. I'm not crazy about those. I like the cylinder, but I'm not crazy about that actual cylinder. So let's go with a different one. It's a little. I was using one of my newer ones. That's that old one that I was using for wheels initially. Let's try using something that's a little bit more techy looking and has a little bit less of that giant detail stuff on it. Make it as large as it'll go. Something like that maybe could be cooler. Yeah, actually that is cooler. And know, I might cut into it. I kind of like it just like that. No, let's cut into it. The square. In there. Maybe. In there. And then maybe. No. No. No, we'll just like that. That's cool. Did a bit more oomph to it. Yeah, I like that. Check our side view. Still looking cool. Right. Alrighty then. And now just a little bit more on the feet. Another half shape. Place it. Place it. The radius. Pull it down. Yep. Yes. That makes it feel way more intentional. And then something on the back side too. Cool. And pull that over there. And I want to go up though. Cool. Yeah, there you go. That's nice. I'm liking it. Let's save. Now, I do think I'm just a little tired of symmetry all the time. So I'm going to try something a bit asymmetrical on it now and see how I feel about it. I'm going to give it like a gun. What side do we want it to be on? The right or the left? Looking at us. I think we want it up here off the left side. And we'll start with some shape like this. Like that. Okay. Pick it up like that. I might even want the whole thing. More. Like that. So, okay, yeah, sure. And then, just because this is gonna be a pain, cut that smooth. Okay. Drag it back out a little bit more. Okay. And I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but again, we will give it a shot. We got any more cylindery things down here? Let's see how this looks. It's kind of interesting. Let go. Not liking this yet. I don't know. It's feeling a little too orky. I think we're actually going to just get rid of this layer. Not liking how that was turning out. So let's try again. But I do like this shape. make it on a single. No, maybe not though. Maybe we'll just keep him symmetrical for this guy. Kind of different. That's kind of cool. I have no idea, obviously, what it is, but it's kind of cool. We'll leave it there. Does he stay? Yeah, he looks right. No, I'm not a super fan of this curve thing here. That's a bit better. All right. Maybe we need to fill in something there too. And all else fails. Put on a new layer and move it. There we go. That's better. I like that. That goes the same problem. Yeah, let's just leave it off. We'll throw cables on there. So now let's save. And throw a new layer on there. Bring us in. Okay. And just go to that, continuous with a bit of a steady stroke. Bring our circle way, way down. And start giving it some cables. A little smaller than that. And we're going to kind of get some ones underneath so we can theoretically look up and see it. Since we want this thing to feel huge. Like that. Cool. And then like that. And then that. There we go. Then down here, that, and from here, like that. Okay. Yep. Liking that a lot. Then from here. Yeah, we do better than that. Still better than that. Maybe not one on the outside there, but I think on the inside here, we'll do that. Yeah, here you go. And then here, there, and here. Sure. And then there and there. I don't know why, but sure. And then no, let's see. Maybe we like that. Do we leave that hole open? Or throw cables there. Yeah, cables there are cool. I kind of would throw cables just about everywhere, though. No. Sure. Yeah. There, though. Yeah. Okay. Liking that. Liking that a lot. So now I want to come in here and give him some glass of the cockpit. I actually do think I want him to have a cockpit. So that's on the head layer, which is layer 3. Yes. So we're going to come in and we're going to cut out enough that I can... Whoa. We're going to save. I think we're starting to get pretty big. And let's just cut out with the square shape. Continuous, no steady stroke. Okay, that's, see if we can't smooth that out a little bit. Okay, looks good. And a new layer. And sphere. Fill that in. No. We're going to up-res. Erase down. Shrink it down. No. Oh. Even less than a radius, like none. Okay. Now I can throw that on as a glass layer just to prove it. Let's double test. Paint. There we go. Yep. Looks good. I'm liking it. Save it. Let's go and just erase layer 1. See, do we see anything else? It looks off. I mean, it's a little bit of a weird shape, but I don't think it looks off. I like his wide stance. I think that's going to be good. Let's see, when he's big, does he work? Oh, he's very large now. So we stand him on the ground. Yeah, I like that. I mean, can we make him bigger? Okay. Yeah, okay. Maybe a little there. That'd be the one thing that feels a little bit kind of empty. go back to clay. There. 2. And go back up to my custom shapes. That's right. Scroll to the top. Yeah, we are definitely nearing the, I think, the maximum poly count that this thing wants to deal with, at least without, I don't know, rebooting my computer, refreshing something. Single. That's better. There we go. Just a simple thing. But now it feels more intent. Cool. Yep. Perfect. That's what I wanted. And let's export. Where are we at? 21 million polys. Yeah, I thought we were big. Well, I think that does it. As per usual, I'm going to take her into Keyshot, give it a quick texturing, and then post up a final sort of model sheet turnaround on my Instagram. I appreciate you watching. Please subscribe if you have not. You can catch all of these up on my YouTube channel, archived, for eternity. Have a great Sunday, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye.